everyone for today's video, where we're diving into the fascinating lives of the 25 longest-lived U.S. presidents. From the founding fathers to modern-day leaders, these presidents have left their mark on history and lived remarkably long lives. Before we start, make sure to like and subscribe to stay updated on more historical content. Let's take a closer look at these incredible figures. At number 25 on our list of the longest-lived U.S. presidents, we have Calvin Coolidge, the 30th President of the United States. Born on July 4, 1872, Coolidge lived for 60 years and 185 days, passing away on January 5, 1933. He served as president from August 2, 1923 to March 4, 1929, stepping in after the sudden death of President Warren G. Harding. At number 24, we have Chester A. Arthur, the 21st President. Arthur lived for 57 years and 44 days, from October 5, 1829 to November 18, 1886. He assumed the presidency after the assassination of James A. Garfield and served from September 19, 1881 to March 4, 1885. Next, at number 23, is William McKinley, the 25th President. Born on January 29, 1843, he lived for 58 years and 228 days before being tragically assassinated on September 14, 1901. His presidency, which lasted from March 4, 1897 to his death, was marked by economic growth and victory in the Spanish-American War. At number 22, we have Ulysses S. Grant, the Civil War hero and 18th President. Born on April 27, 1822, he lived for 63 years and 87 days, passing away on July 23, 1885. His presidency from March 4, 1869 to March 4, 1877 was defined by Reconstruction and efforts to protect the rights of freed slaves. Coming in at number 21 is Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd president and the only one to serve 4 terms. Born on January 30, 1882, he lived for 63 years and 72 days, leading the nation through the Great Depression and World War II before his death on April 12, 1945. At number 20, we have Lyndon B. Johnson, the 36th president. He lived for 64 years and 148 days, from August 27, 1908 to January 22, 1973. Taking office after the assassination of John F. Kennedy, Johnson is best known for his Great Society programs and his role in the civil rights movement. Number 19 on our list is Woodrow Wilson, the 28th president. Born on December 28, 1856, he lived for 67 years and 37 days, passing away on February 3, 1924. Wilson led the U.S. through World War I and played a key role in forming the League of Nations. At number 18, we have Benjamin Harrison, the 23rd president, who lived for 67 years and 205 days from August 20th, 1833 to March 13th, 1901. His presidency from 1889 to 1893 was marked by economic policies and the admission of new states to the Union. At number 17 is Grover Cleveland, who served 2 non-consecutive terms, making him both the 22nd and 24th president. He lived for 71 years and 98 days, from March 18, 1837 to June 24, 1908. At number 16 is William Howard Taft, the 27th president. He lived for 72 years and 174 days, from September 15, 1857 to March 8, 1930. Taft later became Chief Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court, the only president to serve in both roles. Number 15 is James Monroe, the 5th president, who lived for 73 years and 67 days and died on July 4th, 1831, the 3rd president to pass away on Independence Day. At number 14 is Andrew Jackson, the 7th president, known for his populist policies and military victories. He lived for 78 years and 85 days, from March 15, 1767 to June 8, 1845. At number 13 is Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th president and a World War II hero. He lived for 78 years and 165 days, passing away on March 28, 1969. At number 12 is Martin Van Buren, the 8th president, who lived for 79 years and 231 days, passing away on July 24, 1862. At number 11 is John Quincy Adams, the 6th president, who lived for 80 years and 227 days, passing away on February 23, 1848. At number 10, we have Richard Nixon, the 37th president of the United States. He lived for 81 years and 103 days, from January 9, 1913 to April 22, 1994. Nixon served as president from January 20th, 1969 to August 9, 1974. At number 9, we have Thomas Jefferson, the 3rd president. He lived for 83 years and 82 days, from April 13, 1743 to July 4, 1826. His presidency lasted from March 4, 1801 to March 4, 1809. At number 8, James Madison, the 4th president, lived for 85 years and 104 days from March 16, 1751 to June 28, 1836. He served from March 4, 1809 to March 4, 1817. At number 7, we have Harry S. Truman, the 33rd president. He lived for 88 years and 232 days from May 8, 1884 to December 26, 1972, and served as president from April 12, 1945 to January 20, 1953. At number 6, Herbert Hoover, the 31st president, lived for 90 years and 71 days from August 10, 1874 to October 20, 1964. His presidency lasted from March 4, 1929 to March 4, 1933. At number 5, we have John Adams, the 2nd president of the United States. He lived for 90 years and 247 days from October 30th, 1735 to July 4th, 1826, and served from March 4th, 1797 to March 4th, 1801. At number 4, Ronald Reagan, the 40th president, lived for 93 years and 120 days from February 6, 1911 to June 5, 2004. His presidency lasted from January 20th, 1981 to January 20th, 1989. At number 3, we have Gerald Ford, the 38th president. He lived for 93 years and 165 days from July 14th, 1913 to December 26th, 2006, and served from August 9, 1974 to January 20th, 1977. At number 2, George H.W. Bush, the 41st president, lived for 94 years and 171 days from June 12, 1924 to November 30th, 2018. His presidency lasted from January 20th, 1989 to January 20th, 1993. And finally, at number 1, the longest-lived U.S. president in history is Jimmy Carter, the 39th president. He lived for 100 years and 89 days from October 1st, 1924 to December 29th, 2024. Carter served as president from January 20th, 1977 to January 20th, 1981, and remained a dedicated humanitarian long after his time in office. And that wraps up our list of the 25 longest-lived U.S. presidents.